Hey Virgo family, what is going on? Thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome to the channel. If you are new, welcome back. If you have visited before, I am Deborah. This is Purusha Intuitive, and we are looking into your energy for the week. So I hope all is well in your world. I don't really have a lot to talk about introductory wise, right? We are in Aries season, so it's a great time to really focus on yourself, what you're trying to build, grow, manifest, etc. into your life. I bent one of these cards today and it's not shuffling well. Very annoying. All right, Virgo, let's get into it. See the highest and best message for Virgo collective. All right, so natural order for sure. So Cancer actually got this energy. It's reminding us that there is a natural order to everything, right? Like we can have our ideas, what we're trying to manifest, our goals, etc. But there are steps that need to be taken in order to make that happen. I feel like for you, Virgo, this is a lot about connecting with what that is. There's something about your current situation that needs to be reevaluated. This, to me, it's like a habit pattern, a way of doing things, not really paying attention, like almost like bulldozing your way through. Like, I'm going to do it this way no matter what, and it's going to work. That's all fine, well, and good. Eventually we get results, but we can actually do it a little bit easier and a little more fluidly for ourselves if we allow that energy in. So it's just remembering, like, again, like life is a journey. It is unfoldment. I think the advent of technology, the modern world we live in, we look at things with this expectation of instant gratification. I love it 100%, but it's not true, I mean, I always love coming back to that analogy of planting seeds, right? Because it takes time for that seed to grow, to take root, to rise above the surface. Sorry, I was the word escaped me. But you know what I mean? Like it all takes time. It all takes time. And that's basically what this energy is saying for you. And honestly, there's a lot of blessing in the time frame. We forget about that, right? Like it's not even about our own, like I do hear it as, yeah, if things came in instantly, sometimes we wouldn't be prepared for it, right? But there's also this value of what's surrounding you, like there is protection at play. And I think it's important because if that protection was not there, boom, I love that. Really kind of tapping into, if that protection was not there, it would be way more detrimental, right? Like it's that concept of, like I was saying earlier, if we get our manifestation and then it's like, excuse me guys, sorry. It's like if we get our manifestation, like I said, it's not about a lack of preparedness. I don't hear that. I just hear it as, it's actually more about the environmental factors that are coming into play. Excuse me. Whew. So that which is around you, finding balance, right? Not letting it affect you so much. Seeing that higher level of perspective. There's a reason why you are going through what you're going through. Yeah, it might suck 100%. It might not be what you want. But there is a reason. All right, now I gotta blow my nose, so hold on a sec. Sorry about that, guys. I appreciate your patience. Well, I guess in your time it was no time, right? Speaking of instant gratification. But yeah, it's like this value of remembering that, like, I feel like things come in at the right time, right? So It's not good, bad, right, or wrong. It's not, things aren't being withheld from us to teach us a lesson or to shame us or penalize us or whatever, right? It's actually a blessing in disguise, because I feel like if you would have gotten what you wanted beforehand, i.e. this like dope ass version of yourself, you know, I think that there would have been a lot more challenges surrounding it, is what I'm hearing. And that's the beauty of natural order, of finding that alignment, is everything adds up, right? Things happen for a reason. And it doesn't make it good, bad, right, or wrong. But I think that in order to see it in that way, Virgo, we really have to connect with the value of what's being offered. This is big change. Big change. The Death card symbolizes that rising of the phoenix, burning out the old in order to bring in the new. I feel like you experience this in a very heavy way, whether it actually came from someone passing or, you know, just that proverbial death in your own life, right? The places that you felt weighed down, that you wanted change, and that change is actually happening. Ooh, I love this, especially in regards to love. This is like one, I love this deck. And I love this Lovers card. I mean, I love love, right? I'm a Libra. I'm all about the partnership. That's my sun sign, I should say. So I love love, right? And I love this expression. I think it's like, don't discount things, right? Don't discount the journey, the process, what you're going through. It's actually bringing you this amazing, beautiful love story, whether it's romantic for you or not. You know, you can be happily partnered 100% in a romantic way, but this is that overarching energy of what you have been changing, learning, growing out of is actually evolving into something way more beautiful than you could have even anticipated. That's where the clarity is. I love that. The sun energy, it's Leo energy. Seeing things for what they are. The Lovers actually is governed by Gemini, so it's the duality, right? Sometimes we can get so locked into one perspective that we forget to look at the other. Don't limit yourself. I feel like that's actually what you're awakening to. But I know that's easier said than done, right? Like sometimes we don't even know which way to go. Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Well, obviously you're Virgo. We're doing the Virgo reading. I hear this as like, yes, for you, maybe a little bit of slow progression. But I also feel like this is what you've been dealing with around you. People, places, and things that's taken its sweet time, not really manifesting how you wanted it to. Especially with that Ace of Pentacles, it's new beginnings. I'm hearing like you had to go through a lot in order to get to this space. Six of Cups. You could be dealing with someone from the past, old relationship. Yeah, Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So someone who has really good intentions. I mean, you know, there is a lot of love undertones with this reading. Not everyone is going to be romantic in affiliation, but I hear it, you know, I mean, I'm hearing that like, honestly, I'm hearing this might be something from the past. It might look good present day. But there's a reason that you're being protected from this as well. And I think that's what needs to be paid attention to. Yeah. Because I feel like for some reason you don't really see the balance. You don't see the cohesion in this relationship. for whatever reason, their stress, their burdens have overtaken them. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, to me, it's like, it's something that, like, maybe was meant to go a different way, but it didn't. I don't know. I kind of hate saying it this way, I'm not going to lie, because I feel like everything happens for a reason, right? There's a reason that we grow, that we evolve, that we move beyond. This feels like a relationship gone wrong. Something that really wasn't what we thought, what we hoped, what we anticipated. And so you're very much on the defensive. Maybe you had different expectations about how things were going to play out. Maybe you felt that like synergy, that vibe with this individual, and it didn't really manifest in that way for you, Virgo. And so now you're in this space where you're like, nah, I'm all good. I'm all set on that. I really, you know, maybe you felt like you offered an olive branch, like you gave something, but you also don't want to put time, energy into the BS. I think it's a lot about seeing that, you know, in some ways, like I said, this other person has a lot of stress on their plate. Maybe you weren't seeing completely 100% what they were going through. But whatever like happened between you guys, if you did connect, it is something they want. It actually brought them like a lot of abundance. But you're looking at it from this space of being way more grounded, right? Like you want to be steadfast in your power is what I'm hearing, right? Like you want to find things that are concrete, that are reliable, that it's not wishy-washy energy. And maybe you felt like this person was being a little wishy-washy. There's something that happens though that makes it feel like a little bit sneaky, behind the scenes. You might be holding off. You might even know that like this is a really good connection, a good vibe. You don't really want to communicate. Like I feel like you don't want to put yourself into it too much, right? Like you don't really want to go down that road if it's not valuable. I feel like actually before I pull the oracles, I want to do one more card on this awareness and protection, because when that pops up, it's actually protecting us from something we don't see, right? Okay, so, you know, this to me is a lot about self-protection. Maybe you had expected this person's situation to show up in a different way and it didn't. It threw you off course, and maybe the response that you got in the interim wasn't exactly what you thought or you wanted or you hoped for. But it's not all as it seems is what I'm hearing. Going back into this level of self-protection is not necessarily warranted, because I do think there is such good harmony and synergy between you both, right? Yeah, don't hide behind the blindfold, right? This is basically saying like don't limit yourself, right? The places that we have different expectations about how something's going to work out. We don't like it. Maybe we're too sensitive around it. Maybe you felt like there was a promise that wasn't being upheld. And it's basically saying like, don't be the whistleblower is what I'm hearing. Like it reminds me of gym class, right? Like, you know, the referee or the gym teacher that's like, overly critical, overly analyzing. And definitely, Virgo, your energy can easily get sucked into that. That's kind of the value that you represent. Not good, bad, right, or wrong. We need it. But I feel like if you get too critical about this situation, you're going to lose out 100%. And this is actually something that's helping you grow and evolve into this abundance that you were originally seeking, which is beautiful. Granted, this is for the next week. So thankfully, it's not the mainstay energy. I hope that this reading helped, Virgo. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm sending love and blessings always. I super appreciate the love and support to this channel. Definitely big thumbs up if it resonated. Drop comments below. I love to hear, build, grow the community, etc. Sending lots of love and blessings always back your way.